How do we let go someone we love? Sometimes the people we love the most take advantage of us. Sometimes the person we love the most mistreats us, or they even abuse us. This could be our partner. This could be our employer. This could be our relative, a father, a mother, a brother, a sister. How do you release people you so much love? How do you detach yourself from people and situations that are detrimental to your well-being? I have to say this. You've got to draw red lines, boundaries that others cannot overstep. For example, in a marriage context, you've got to say, I'm ready to work out this marriage. I'm ready to stay with you through thick and thin. But I cannot tolerate physical abuse or verbal abuse, name calling. I can't stand that. The moment you hit me, that's a deal breaker. Yes, I will serve you an eviction notice. I respect myself enough. There are some boundaries I cannot allow you to overstep. And they must be firm boundaries in your self-interest. Because if someone abuses you long enough, your life becomes vegetative. Or you can tell a partner, I love you, I want to work out our marriage. But if you're going to have extramarital affairs, I will release you to live with those people you are sleeping with. I respect myself enough to say I will not be sharing you with the world, sexually speaking. But sometimes it's even an employer you are telling that, or a parent, or even a sibling. And you've got to release some people out of your life. Otherwise, you will get depressed, hopeless, and suicidal. So, let me share with you 5 ways to release someone you love who keeps on hurting you. How to detach yourself from people and situations that are destroying your health, your emotions, your productivity, your fruitfulness, that are cutting short your destiny. 5 steps. Step number 1, face your fears. You've got to ask yourself a question. Is it true I can't live without this person? If it's a life partner, ask yourself, how are you living when you are single? You met this person in your 20s or 30s or 40s. Is it true that you can't live without them? Come on. How are you living before you met this person? If it's an employer who is abusing you and mistreating you and taking advantage of you, guess what? You were still alive before you got that job. Your employer is not your source. God is your source. That employer is your resource. He's the channel through which God is giving you income right now. But God is not limited to your employer. If it's your partner abusing you, ask yourself, there are 8 billion people on this planet. Are they depending on this guy? Are they depending on this woman? Why are you subjecting yourself to abuse? When somebody else abuses you, you are actually abusing yourself for allowing them to abuse you. So take stock of your life. Take stock. If possible, journal. Keep writing how you met them, the storyline. What are the wrongs they have done to you? What are the wrongs you've done to them? What are you grateful for the time you spent with this person? And if you're not able to take stock all by yourself, see a therapist who can help you to vent and to see the situation from a narrow perspective, a bird's eye view, the big picture. Face your fears. You're able to live with that person. That person is not your lifeline. They are not God. Step number 2, cut contact. ASAP. Immediately. Block them from your phone. You can't heal a wood if you keep scratching it. If you need to bring this matter to a closure, you've got to cut all contact with the person who keeps on hurting you. I'm not saying you minimize contact. You cut contact with the person who keeps hurting you. Now, cutting contact will not be easy for a couple of weeks or months, depending on your level of intimacy with this person. But again, if you don't cut contact, it's an open book. You have given them a leeway to keep hurting you, to keep scratching the wood. Every phone call they make, every text they send will continually hurt your heart, hurt you emotionally, will continually destabilize you because they demean you, they pull you down. It's your responsibility to protect yourself. Nobody owes you happiness. You are responsible for your own happiness. Our happiness does not depend on our circumstances. People will stress you from time to time. But happiness is a choice. Happiness does not depend on what others are doing to you or what you're going through. Happiness is a choice. It does not depend on what you're going through. Step number 3, forgive them. Yes, I said that. Forgive them. I mean it. Release them from the bottom of your heart. Stop blame game. Take full responsibility for the relationship, not for their sake, but for your own good. Let go the bitterness, let go the resentment. When you refuse to forgive them, it's like taking poison and expecting them to die. So you forgive people for your own good, to be able to make progress for the sake of your own healing. In fact, Jesus gave a formula on how to let go resentment and grudges and bitterness and that hatred that is bottled up in you, stopped up in you. In Luke chapter 6, 27 to 28, Luke chapter 6, verse 27 and 28, Jesus said 4 things to let go the resentment and the bitterness and the anger and the hostility that is trapped inside your heart. 4 things. Love those who mistreat you, do good to them, bless them, pray for them. Let me repeat. 4 things. Number 1, love them. This is the only debt you owe them. Love, nothing else. Number 2, do good to them. If you ever get a chance to do good to them, for example, you met them stuck along the road, do good to them. If it's your parents who abused you, come up with a way to support them. Maybe send them some Christmas without necessarily keeping in touch. You can wire the money by phone without keeping in touch. Just do good. Number 3, bless them. You know you have healed when you're able to speak well of the person who hurt you. So long as you're always complaining about what they did to you, you have not healed. Everybody has a bright side. There is no way you could have married them if they were just bad. There is something good about that person. There is something good about your employer. There is something good about your ex. Focus on their good for your own healing. And then number 4, pray for them. Why should you pray for them? And don't tell them you're praying for them. Don't do that. Just pray for them secretly. Pray for them in your personal prayers. Why? You're transferring vengeance to God. You're telling God every time you pray for them, you're telling God, take care of that person, take care of that situation, take care of that matter. Bring that matter to a closure. Release them from your heart for you to be able to make progress so that they don't hold you back. Step number 4, meet new people. Nature has no vacuum. If you release someone from your space, from your heart, then you have space for a new relationship. Learn to relate with others. Never ever isolate yourself. Isolation kills. Loneliness kills. When you are isolated, the enemy plants seeds of hopelessness and depression, suicidal thoughts. You see, the more the pain, the thicker the masks we wear. The taller the walls we build, because we don't want others to peep into what we are really going through. And I'm challenging us to be vulnerable. Be near other people. Lean towards people who take care about you, who genuinely love you. People who are caring about you. Yes, don't isolate yourself. That is the easiest way to harm yourself and to hurt yourself. Because those feelings stuffed inside of you will eventually explode and may kill you. So don't try to isolate yourself from the rest of us. You need a strong social support system. And I repeat, lean towards the people who care about you, people who love you, people who don't take advantage of you, people who love you for who you are, not for what you give them. I'm saying you've got to detach with people who are in touch with you for what you give them. People who just think of what they can milk out of you. Those are not people you need to be in touch with. Anyone who thinks of what they can get out of you, it is not mutual. You don't need them. You need friends and relationships that are symbiotic, not parasitic, where you are helping each other, you're supporting each other. Step number 5 and the last one, practice self-care. If you can't take care of yourself, nobody will. The opposite of self-care is self-neglect. It's self-sabotage. It's self-harm. It's self-murder. It's self-destruction. What do you have against you? What did you do to you? Forgive yourself. Practice self-care. You owe yourself the love you freely give others. Just like we service or maintain a car and a house, you too need maintenance. For your own well-being, you need personal self-care. And don't expect others to take care of you. You are responsible for you. You are responsible for your own well-being. I actually did a video dubbed self-care, how to take care of yourself. In this video, I've discussed 6 dimensions of self-care. 1, physical self-care. Number 2, mental self-care. Number 3, emotional self-care. Number 4, relational self-care. Number 5, financial self-care. And number 6, spiritual self-care. This video will help you to dig deep and to put your eyes in front, not backwards, not thinking about what could have been, how I could have changed the situation, but how to live right now, how to live your life full from the hand you're dealt, from this moment. How do I make the most of my life? If this video blessed you and you learned something from this video, let me know your thoughts. Give me a comment. Share your comment right in this video. If you think this video can bless someone else, I humbly beseech you, I appeal to you, like this video and share it with somebody else. And remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload new videos. I upload new videos every week. You don't want to miss out on my latest videos. Just hit the subscribe button to access over 1,000 inspirational, life-changing, life skills videos. Thank you so much. Cheers.